Hey, baseball fans, I'm Heidi Watney, and welcome to the show.
Under a closed roof here in Milwaukee, we're almost ready for baseball from American Family Field. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Houston Astros and the Milwaukee Brewers. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Dan, two big-time power arms featured in this one.
Yeah, Matt, we've got a couple of right-handers that can bring the noise here. Both of these guys, big power arms. Philo plays in the game of baseball. Also, a good assortment of breaking pitches. If these two guys are on, I think you're going to see a lot of swings and misses in this ballgame.
It's Interleague Baseball, next on MLB Network. Brandon Woodruff is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, he's going to be fun to watch. He almost always is. He's proven to be one of the more dominant arms in all of baseball, and you can bet this opposing lineup is not too excited about having to face him. More often than not, he shuts teams down, so that's kind of what I expect from him in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He will lead this one off today. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And we are underway from Milwaukee as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball two now.
Well, you always get a sense of the umpire's strike zone, usually early on in the game, and that's normally a pretty good clue. Second pitch of the game, and it's already looking like a tight zone.
2-0 count, the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Adames waits on it. He's got it one away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Michael Brantley.
No one on with one down, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. His fastball taken high for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground to the right side. in time to first, and there are 2 away. And now here is Alex Bregman. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here it comes. Ball 1. Just getting underway here in Milwaukee. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Outside, 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Pops this one up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping up is Yordan Alvarez, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Bregman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Here's Carlos Correa now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The center fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. The 0-1 offering.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Lance McCullers is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Lance McCullers might have the best right-handed breaking ball in the game of baseball. Has the kind of hard slider that he could throw 4 or 5 times in a row and still get swings and misses. Good fastball, too. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Wipeout, and I mean wipeout breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better every year. If he's throwing strikes early, he's a nightmare on hitters.
First pitch on its way. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. Here now the 2-2.
Helpful.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's in there for a strike. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Now a ground ball for Altuve, could be 2. The second for 1 to Gurriel, and they get them both.
Batting third, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
In his Christian Yelich past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And right into the shift. Off balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Brewers go down quietly. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Here's the first pitch. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Yuli Gurriel becomes the first out of the inning. Now the pitch. Martin Maldonado comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The pitcher, number 43, Lance McCullers.
Standing in now, Lance McCullers. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The 1-0. Bounce it to the left side, scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
The right fielder, Avisail.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
0-1.
Garcia brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
The count is 1-2.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's 0 for 8. First pitch on its way. Bounce it to the left side. Bregman gloves it. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Jose Altuve. Now the first pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's Michael Brantley as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Altuve aboard here at first with nobody out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Next up is Alex Bregman. Worked a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Escobar in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez, who collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1-0 the count. 1 ball, no strikes. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Third inning, no score to this point. Chopped weakly to the left. Another one sent foul. He's set. The payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Now at the plate is Daniel Vogelbach as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 20.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Whoa, that's down.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
There's a swing and a miss. Oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out.
Might have wanted a little bit more pine tar before stepping up to the plate there. You know his teammates are going to give him a hard time about losing the old axe handle.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, just a 1 for 9. First pitch on the way. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Tucker. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting ninth.
Next to dig in, Brandon Woodruff. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up. Altuve has a play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. First pitch of the AB now. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
2-0 now. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he fouls this one off. 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to stand in is Kyle Tucker. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Correa on at first. Nobody out. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now a swinging bunt. The 2-2 one more time. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out. 1 out, runner at first, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
3-0 now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next up, Lance McCullers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 pitch to 2-2 now.
Yeah, from a pitcher's perspective right here, you got to treat this guy like he's the 4-hole hitter. With running.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Colton Wong.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across. Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Brantley is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next, here is Willie Adames. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit on the ground toward the left. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Outside, 3-0 now. Avisail Garcia is on deck. Adames leads off first with one away. 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
So here's Avisail Garcia as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First offering. The windup and the 0-1. Bounce to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Brantley.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Flew out last time up. From the belt, the pitch out, 1-0, nothing doing. The 1-0, there goes Altuve. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Runner going a second time. He swings and misses. Throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
One of the keys to stealing the bag is getting a good jump. And even though this throw bounces, they're still able to get him because of the poor jump he had on first.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Astros are down quietly. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher,
First pitch of the AB on its way. And right into the shift. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Number 5.
Up next, Eduardo Escobar. He bounced out last time up. Now here it comes.
Hey. That's the ball.
1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Daniel Vogelback's next. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Bregman takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 6.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. From the belt, the pitch, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Escobar is off at first with 2 away. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder. Here it comes, 2-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Milwaukee leaves 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. All set for the start of the inning. And standing in the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez. First delivery to him. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up in this part of the lineup.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runners on first with 1 down. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Escobar trying to get there. The 2-2. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Luis Urias is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Yeah.
And he'll come back with 1 1/3 as the count moves to 2-1 now. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
3-2, full count. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Next for Milwaukee, Colton Wong. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Stepping in now, Willie Adames.
Nope.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
2 balls,
2
1
and
strike.
1.
The count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Wong, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. On its way is pitch number 75. Left side, but well foul.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. On a line to shortstop.
Up next to Milwaukee, the right fielder, Avisail.
So here is Avisail Garcia. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Brad Boxberger is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45, Brad Boxberger.
7th inning ready to roll. And here comes the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. He's set and the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
The batter, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
At the plate now, Martin Maldonado. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Inside, ball one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Lays off 2-2 now. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he got him.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box now, Lance McCullers, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So here is Michael Brantley. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Gurriel at second. Altuve on at first with 2 down. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Here it is.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's the 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Still 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here's the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Skied into straightaway right. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for the Astros. We are still scoreless. Digging in will be Narvaez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. 1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. first pitch on its way. In there for strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Fouled off.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Once again, a 3-2. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box, Daniel Vogelbach. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
2 balls and no strikes.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
3-1.
Lorenzo Cain would be next. He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still no score. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Hunter Strickland will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jace Peterson is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
The third baseman, Alex Woodman.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Alex Bregman is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia is under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping in, Yordan Alvarez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering. And a fastball is in there for strike one.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Outside, 2-1. The pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Set. Here's the 3-2.
Nope,
and he lays off. Ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And now in the box, Carlos Correa singled in his last at-bat. Set. Here it comes.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down at first, and no swing. It's ball two. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
To the plate now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
In for strike two.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. A 1-2 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
So stepping in is Yuli Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Just hung in there on that one.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off-speed.
2-2. Here it is.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hard hit ball to second. On the first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we still have no score. Jake Myers will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 6.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Leading off for the Brewers,
First offering on its way. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In there, and it's even at 1. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen game.
Oh, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into Coach James. Anytime the starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Zach Greinke is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Chas McCormick will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Colton Wong. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Nope. Ball
Too
one.
low, 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Willie Adames as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Brewers strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Number 31 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 31.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane going back, still ranging back. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Into the box, Chas McCormick. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And it's quickly 0-2. McCormick, a 25-year-old. He was a 21st round pick back in 2017.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. In the air out to straightaway left. Yelich is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So next to bat will be Michael Brantley. Flew out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Two and 0 to Brantley.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Line to the right side. Garcia gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's now 1-0 Houston. Ryan Presley enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
Now it'll be Christian Yelich. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home.
That's in. Ball 2.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Back at him, and it hit him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. So now to the plate, Avisail Garcia, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Yelich gets his lead at first, nobody out. Strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Avisail Garcia is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. In now, Narvaez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Should the lead hold up in this one, the win would belong to Zach Greinke. Yelich is running. Pitch inside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
That throw wasn't on the money from the catcher that time, but he did have a lot behind it. His good arm made up for it, and he nabs him trying to take second.
Count, the pitch, a swing and a miss, strike 1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
And he lays off again, ball 3. There's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. The Brewers down to their final strike, and it's fouled away. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So here's Eduardo Escobar. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Tyrone Taylor will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 15, Tyrone Taylor.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the ninth. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And he fouls this one off. He set the payoff pitch. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Houston came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Zach Greinke is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs, 4 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.